Hi everyone, it's Mickey here from Pretty Talent, and I am going to do a very quick Temu haul review. Now I'm going to have to do this in two videos, so over two videos, because I'm actually expecting two more parcels shortly on this one's heels, probably within this week. I've opened this actually for a previous Bible study video that I wanted something inside the parcel for, so that's why you would see that it's already open. Now, why are there three parcels coming in short succession? Let me quickly explain. One of the items, well, two of the items, but it's two similar items. They had a difficulty locating. And so the rest of the parcel was packed, and I gave them permission to send all of this on so long. And then the others were finally located, and they were sent that on in a separate parcel. And in the meantime, I play Farmville and Fishville, not Farmville, but Farmland and Fishland on Temu. And my fish were already fed. All my fish were finally fed. And so the two gifts from that feeding of the fish was also sent to me. Now, those are free gifts you receive after you feed all the fish. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. But in any case, so that's why there are gifts in short succession. I'm going to move this out of the way and unpack it so that you can see what's in here. Okay, so this is what I've unpacked in that previous Bible study. It's a die with these lovely footprints. And let me show you, because my Bible is lying right here, what I've done. That was Isaiah. Oh, yeah. Isaiah 53. Fortunately, I'd stuck the page in here. And this is what I've done with this. It's how lovely is the feet, or the feet of him who brings good news. And that's what I've done with this. But that's why I opened the parcel ahead of time so that I could actually use this immediately in my journaling page. Okay, so that's that. Let me put this aside again. Right, so that's the first thing. Then I also bought a little scroll, but I have, in the meantime, just recently, unpacked and reorganized all of my dies, and I think this is a double up. I need to go back now, but I think I've seen that I already have this. And if that's the case, I'm going to put it back in its packaging, and I'll make it available for sale. I sell those to my friends who attend my workshops. If they're keen, it's optional if they're keen on it. This is another die. This is so cute. I have some very specific things in mind. I was thinking if you cut this and then you sort of bend the paper down and you have something peering out from underneath it. I don't know. I don't know if it'll work, but that's what I had in mind. We'll see if it works. There should be two of these because, yes, there's the other one. In another Temu haul, which I have not done online because it's only 2 boxes, I bought 2 air fryers, one for me and one for my mom. They were dirt cheap. Honestly, I got the 2 for less than what I expected to pay for one. And being new to the whole air frying business, I figured let me get some guidelines because, yeah. Oh, wow. This is a magnet, so you can stick this onto the fridge or something and have it ready at hand. That's kind of nice. Bakery, desserts and snacks. Brownies, cakes, cinnamon rolls, cookies, cupcakes, hand pies, muffins, quick breads. Those are brilliant. Fruit desserts, apple, peach, pear wedges, coated in cinnamon sugar. That's lovely. Banana plantains and cinnamon sugar, pineapple chunks and strawberries. I've never had a heated strawberry with cinnamon. Never. Might have to try that. Okay, Fruit and veggie crisps. Apple, banana, thinly sliced kale. I've never done that. And beet, sweet potatoes, zucchini, those I do all the time. Then I've got poultry, chicken, turkey, duck, not so popular in South Africa, egg. They say hard-boiled, no water required during cooking. Oh, don't know if I'll trust that. And seafood. Calamari, fish cake, fish fillet, salmon. Okay, and that's it, how it goes on. Let me just do this. Lamb, pork, and beef. Legumes. I don't know how you say that. And vegetables. Legumes. And in the frozen section. Cooking frozen foods in the air fryer. There's a whole thing before that. Okay, anyways, that's what this looks like. Now, in case you were wondering if you should buy that, now you know what it looks like. Okay, so what is this? Oh, these are stamps. I couldn't help myself. I was only going to buy stuff for the air fryer, but I could not help myself. The crafting stuff, it's the passion, isn't it? Oh my word, these are small. When am I ever going to learn to read the sizes? Can you even see this? It's a little line. Let me get a page. Well, I'll take it out of its packaging, but goodness gracious. There are some impala, and there's a lion, a male and a female lion. Huh. I honestly thought these were going to be about 10 by 10 or something like that, and now they are tiny. Okay. That's just the savannah, the African savannah, and these are zebra. Okay, here's more African savannah. And then there's more African savannah and elephant. A mother, a matriarch, and a calf. I will tell you one thing though, small as these might be, when it comes to journaling in a normal sized Bible, not my outsized Bibles, these are brilliant. Suddenly they are an absolutely brilliant size when you do that. Don't you think? Am I in the right spot? Well, okay then. There was that. If there's one single thing I need to learn to do when it comes to Temu, I'm going to put this page here so I stay in camera, sort of be a guide for me, is to check the sizes. I really need to check the sizes. Okay, now this is just for me. I've had 2 little scooters, Pasolo scooters in my life. And I will always have a soft spot for these. And this vintage looking one, isn't it gorgeous? I don't know when and where and if I will ever use that. Oh, I will. Okay, now how... This is weird. Okay, this is very weird now. Okay, so these are for the air fryer. Oh goodness. And they're just little silicone containers for the air fryer. With some information on silicone and heat. And now my consternation is this. I thought these were the ones that was coming in the later parcel. There's supposed to be another one for me, one for Mom. well, okay, this is Mom's. I am confused beyond words now, honestly. Okay, then I also bought this. But this is a trifle expensive. And so I only bought one. And it's still with the air fryer in mind. So that you cook in the air fryer. You can see I bought tiny ones. They're 6-liter air fryers. I wasn't sure I wanted to get an air fryer because I'm a gadget freak and I've got gazillions, millions of cooking gadgets in my house. And I am not the world's greatest cook. I don't cook very often. Anyways, if it wasn't this cheap, I would not have bought the air fryers. Okay, so these are stencils on landscapes. They're bent, but they should straighten out really nicely. I don't even think that I would have to apply heat. They probably straighten out by putting it under some heavy books or something. They're lovely. I was wondering about the wisdom of this. I love painting landscapes, and so stenciling landscapes to me seems to rob me of an opportunity of painting it myself. And if I'm sounding dubious, it's not because there's anything wrong with the stencils, but because I'm not sure if this was the best buy for me, personally. I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. Let me put it aside because I'm cluttering myself here. More craft stuff. Okay, but I know exactly why I want this. I have a little train in my stash, a die cut train. This one has the smoke. Love that. What does it say? I don't know if it says anything. I actually think is this Russian? I don't know. I can't read that. I think it's Russian. I don't know. Okay, but anyways, that aside. This little caboose, the windows can pop out. You can't actually. You can. Okay, I'll figure it out. So here's how it works. Just use that one for a moment. If you have facts and feelings, and then you've got a coal cart here with the coal wagon, okay, in between. Just let this one be the coal wagon. It doesn't help putting your feelings into the facts. That will not drive the locomotive. But if you put your faith in the facts that Jesus is the Christ, the Savior, then the locomotive moves. And your feelings, they're like a passenger cart. They're not the driving force. They shouldn't be the driving force. And if your feelings are the driving force in your life, then your train is hooked up incorrectly. Anyways, that's what I want to do with that. Somehow, somewhere, sometime. there's not a lot of air fryer stuff in here. I'm unpacking and I'm just getting craft stuff. And this is supposed to be the cooking order. I don't even know what to say. I just bought a whole bunch of crosses. I've got a similar one, but larger, similar to that one. Different shapes of crosses and things. Oh, and I know there are people who make an issue out of the shapes of crosses. I have none of those issues. The cross will always represent Christ to me. And if you can read evil into a cross, that's on you. I actually want to say shame on you. The cross will never represent evil to me. It doesn't matter what shape it comes in. Okay, so that's just for the Bible journaling. As if I don't have loads of crosses already, honestly. Oh, and this I couldn't resist. I already had stencils of eagles. But lo and behold, some more. Look at these eagles though. They're fantastic. Oh, majestic, aren't they? So these are very similar, aren't they? Well, not really. Oh, goodness, they're gorgeous. Now that I've moved the page, I just need to see. Oh, that my marker is still in the correct place, yes. And this one. So those three are completely different from the ones that I have. My eagles are all in flight. This one is in flight, but the eagle stencils that I have is one is against the American flag backdrop, and the other one has its wings turn into flames. And so this is completely different. It's also a completely different size, so it's not doubling up. Excuses, excuses. This one, oh, I could not resist for the journaling, and I don't think I should have resisted it. I think this is going to be fantastic to journal with. It's a book, it's got the writing, it's got the feather. There are so many references to books and writing in the Bible that with my Bible journaling specifically, this is going to be fantastic. And then this one. This is so cute. This is a faucet, a water faucet. And the droplets, well, there is a water droplet, but there's also heart. And in the one faucet, they have the water, the heart-shaped water dropping from the faucet. Now, again, for Bible journaling, there are loads of references to water. Now, I know they didn't have the faucets back then, but that's okay. We're modern Bible readers. So, my treat to myself, and I so hope this works, because if it does, it will save me money. Spend money to save money. Sometimes you have to. This is a popcorn lid for the microwave. Now, I eat too much microwave popcorn. I'm not going to soften that with anything else. I will skip a meal and eat a bag of microwave popcorn for a meal. But the microwave popcorn is expensive. And so I thought if I could get normal kernels and a way to pop the normal kernels, actually there are ways. You can pop them in a brown paper bag, and I bought the brown paper bags, but I don't have normal kernels in the house. But in any case, now I bought this one. And the idea here is that you would put some butter in these spaces, I suppose, depending on how much butter you want. There's your escape valve. And as the kernels start to pop, the butter melts into the kernels, and you've got buttered popcorn. I hope this works. I hope it's not just a gimmick thing. This This is tiny. I wanted it larger. I did check the size on this. I thought it was larger. Maybe I don't know. Anyways, this is really more for junk journaling. To make little pockets. But I don't want tiny pockets. I wanted fabulous sized pockets. You know, this should be the size of a pocket. Not that. Which means I can use this in card making. Oh, maybe I can use this in Bible journaling. I'm gonna try that in Bible journaling. Look out for that. I've never seen anyone do that, but I'm going to try that. Okay, my friend bought this stencil. I loved it. I wanted it. I ordered it for myself. It is huge. Let me just get the crinkly bits out of the way. Okay, so there's the stencil. Oh, it's damaged again, isn't it? This one I might have to apply heat to. Okay, we'll see. We'll weight it down, but I might have to warm it up and then weight it down. And so what you'll do, I don't have it at hand, is you'll take your, you can do your hair dryer on the warm setting, the warmest setting, and heat this up and then just weight it down under heavy books or something heavy, and that should straighten it out. Or if you have a heat gun, now heat guns are not all equal, so I'm a little careful here. You need to know your own heat gun. You might have to use the coolest setting on your heat gun, but it depends on your heat gun. Don't melt the plastic altogether. You just want to warm it up so that it's pliable again, and then you can straighten it out. Temu is not good at packaging. I get too many of those that are damaged. This one. Oh, I love this the moment I saw it. Oh, you've got to read it this way. Jesus. And it's got that cross that I love that they do with the nails. I've got a couple of stencils with this design, different sizes. And here it says, now it's the wrong way around, the way, the truth, the life. This is lovely. Thomas, the unbelieving Thomas, when Jesus said, I'm going to the Father, and you are to follow. And then Thomas, the unbelieving Thomas, the one who would, after Jesus rose from the dead, he said, I wouldn't believe until I put my fingers in his holes. I wouldn't believe that he got up, that he came back to life. And when Jesus came back to life, he said to him, Thomas, come, put your fingers in the holes. That same Thomas, before Jesus died, Jesus said, I'm going to the Father and you are to follow. And Thomas said, how can we know the way? Because Jesus said, you know the way. And Thomas's response was, how can we know the way if we've never been there? And then Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Thomas, got to believe in Jesus. Got to believe in Jesus to be saved. Right. Some air fryer I can't remember if this is 100 or 200 in a pack. But these just fold up and then you put them in the air fryer and They are wax coated, so they work wonderfully. You don't have to wash any dishes afterwards. You just take that out, throw it away. One for me, one for Mom. Now, this one. The heart-shaped one. Why did I put the heart-shaped one back in its packaging? I don't know. That was silly of me. The heart-shaped one I saw after this, and I bought that one kind of as an add-on. Probably to make up the price of the parcel or something, I don't know. But this is the one I really wanted, this circular one. Circles are brilliant in journaling. Way more useful than hearts are, but yeah. Here's another one like that. The two small pockets. Oh, no, man. I don't want this to be tiny. We'll see. Maybe they're not as small as I think they are. Okay, this. I'm just checking the bag is empty. There's one more thing, but this is a combination die and stamp. Here's the opening here. And it has this Scrabble-like, oh, come on, and it's stuck now. So this Scrabble-like letters, M with a value of 3, A with a value of 1, and so forth. It also has a blank and it has numbers, which is brilliant. It has a dotted line and a solid line. I didn't even see these. These are, all of this is a bonus because I was just so focused on the alphabet there. And then it has these squares that fit exactly, dice that fit exactly there. And I wanted this specifically for journaling in my Bible. My handwriting is atrocious. If you've watched any of my videos where I had any writing, you will know my handwriting is atrocious. And I do a bit of lettering, but it's can I say crappy? It's not good. I'm not a lettering expert. I'm by no means a calligraphy expert. I don't know the first thing about calligraphy. Well, maybe the very first thing, but not much after that. And how nice to actually build this, words and sentences and things on this scrapbook grid. Not scrapbook, Scrabble grid. I like that idea. Let's say you build faith, F-A-T-H. Faith. What's the one that I want? Holy, 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 holy. Is one that you it's hard to find. Anyways, I'm getting carried away. The very last item is this. That doesn't seem enough. Now, this is for the air fryer. It's not the last item. It's the last item in this video. I'm waiting for the rest to arrive. But for you, it's going to look like one video. It's not going to have this. Oh, nice. It's not going to have a break in between. Okay, so what have we got here? Let me show you. These pigs. I don't know how useful they are, but I'm going to enjoy. I enjoy thinking about them. Whether I'll actually use them, I don't know. I bought the double set. I think it's 20. Count now. Instead of buying two separate ones because it was cheaper. So this is for Mom. I just know my mom's birthday gift this year is going to be humongous. Yes, there are 10. And so these are skewers that you would, well, let's put it in this thing. Let's see how they fit. Oops, not too shabbily. Okay. So now you are going to skewer your meat or veggies or whatever it is, your kebabs, onto these little skewers, and you pop it in the air fryer, and when they come out, you've got little kebabs. How often do I make kebabs? Not very often, but somehow I convinced myself I had to have this, and now I do. And yeah, let's hope we use it. I've got to laugh at myself because one of the gadgets in my house is a kebab grill. It's that's the sole function of the thing, to grill kebabs. And there I go and buy kebab skewers like it's going out of fashion. I don't know. Is something seriously wrong with me? I'm going to end this video and just wait for the next parcels to arrive, which should be somewhere in this week. I've already paid VAT and duty and whatever on it, but duty and import taxes rather. And then I'll splice the videos together and turn this into one video. So for now, I'm just going to switch off and say cheers. Hi, I'm back, and the second parcel has arrived. I'm waiting for only one more in this haul. And this, let's open it real quick and see what we've got here. This should contain only 2 items. Yep. Okay, let's start with this one. This is a pattern for a men's t-shirt. I'm going to pull it out of here. Now, why I ordered this, I honestly can't tell you. It's one of those things that after I did that, I was a little perplexed. I got these 2 gifts for free after playing Farmland. No, Fishland. I'm still playing Farmland. And at the last minute, changed the gifts. So the sizes are from extra small to extra large. Which I don't actually have many in my life, but my brother is, I think he's a 2XL. So I'll have to adjust it for him. It might fit my dad, I don't know. Those are the men in my life. I do have nephews. And it's a very sturdy cardboard. Okay, there you go. Oh, let's turn it this way around. That's what it looks like. It goes from extra small to extra large. Very, very clearly marked. Very sturdy material. I have no time to do sewing these days. I'll open one more. I think it's too big to fit under the camera. Oh, I'll just open it. Oh, my word, it's humongous. Okay, this is the back. I don't know. Honestly, I think I'd have to measure this against my brother. But my honest opinion is that this is larger than it seems. Now, they do have measurements here in inches. I don't actually work in... Oh, yes, the centimeters. Well, that's convenient. Inches and centimeters. So the extra large is 114 centimeters. That's large. I might not have to adjust it. I don't know. Anyways, it's very good quality. I will say that. That's the one thing. If you're not into sewing, then all of that would have bored the living daylights out of you. This is from me to me. It's not from me. It's from Temu to me, because all I did was feed fish. And it's a lovely throw over. Oh, let me just straighten it up. Okay, so here we go. That's the front panel. It will drape like that, I'm sure. The sleeve is also solid black, but the back is a lace fabric. So very thin, throw over kind of jacket, coat type thing. And I thought just very nice for when. When exactly? In another life and another lifestyle, for when I go out to all those evening functions which I dress up for, then I'd have something for then. But I'm going to have to wait for another life and another lifestyle. I don't know. I'll see you in the next video. When the next parcel arrives. See you then. Hi everyone, it's Nikki here from Her Pretty Talent. And, well, actually, you probably know that because this will just be a continuation video. But the last of the parcels have arrived. And this is the one that I'm waiting for that had a flow over. Because when they packed the initial parcel, they couldn't source these items. It's really just two of the same. Oh, that's a noise. You toss that. And so now these came a little after the others, but it's actually still the same order. And what it is, it's the same, so I'm putting that one aside, is again these silicone baskets for the air fryer. Again, just some information on silicone. But so that you can prepare two things at once in your air fryer without the two influencing each other's flavor. So one for me and one for my mom. I will have to say this maybe, and some of you will already be baking and cooking in silicone, but silicone is actually a natural substance that occurs in the planet. And it is therefore environmentally friendly. And it is also extremely heat resistant. I don't even know what the temperature is at which silicone would melt, but it's nothing you'll be able to manage in your oven or air fryer in any case. So very pliable, very useful, very easy to clean. And if you want to get into these grooves, all you're going to do is literally just pop this thing over, and it's so easy to clean. I've been cooking and baking in silicone for years now. So for those of you who didn't know that, that's it for this parcel. And I'll see you in the next video, which will not be a shopping video. But cheers for now.